Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a quick little video, well I hope it's quick, to show you how to make a charm clip for the little tag here for my never-ending Halloween card that I've showed in a different video. So check that out. So stay tuned to see how I'm going to create a charm clip for this little card. Okay, so I have all my supplies. These are from my stash. These are different things I have in drawers here in my craft room. I'm going to be making a charm clip to go on this never-ending card that I made with the exclusive paper collection from Country Craft Creations. So I have some bits and pieces. I have some of the cheesecloth mummy gauze, you can call it that. I have a purple rickrack, a black and white check ribbon, some eyelash string type ribbon, and some sheer orange that I hope to use. I have pulled out some different elements here. I have on this, I had a big spider, a glittery one, or a small one. I just need to decide which one I want. I like the glittery one. These are buttons, and what I do is I take my super strong Tim Holtz scissors and I just cut the shank off. This one's already cut, but I'm going to snip a little bit more to make it flatter. And so this is the card, a little tag card that I showed you in the other video, the video where I make the card. And I'm just going to put glue, a good amount of glue on the back of this plastic glittery spider button that I've cut the shank off of, and attach that down at the bottom. Now I'm going to let that sit. I also wanted to use this one that says Happy, and it's a flat element piece. I'm just going to put glue on part of it, and I'm going to attach it here at the top left, and that glue will dry clear. And then I have a smaller word that says Halloween. Happy Halloween. Now I'm going to put it over here so that I do my clip on the right side, I think. So put glue on the back of this. So just some of this stuff I have laying out I won't use, but I like to have it handy just in case. So this is going to attach right here at the bottom. So we say Happy Halloween on this little tag card, and then we have the spider because we have the spider web. So we're going to let him dry. So I'm going to set that aside. May need a little bit more glue. Sometimes I have to put a little extra and then let it just sit and dry. Okay, so I had already had this charm piece that I bought somewhere, and it is on a chain, and it has a witch's leg and boot, has a witch hat, and then it has these pretty beads in the black, purple, green. So those are really pretty. Now it would be easy to make one of these on your own. I'm not going to show you that right now. You would need jump rings and a pin, you know, jewelry making pin. But I think I may use that. These are little sequins I probably won't use. I have some other charms. This is a brad I thought about using, but I think I use those pieces instead. This is the clip I'm going to use. This is a Tim Holtz, and so you tie through one of the holes, and this will be what clips to it. So first I'm going to start tying different lengths, set that aside, a ribbon onto the same sides. I just thread it through the hole. It's really easy doing it this way. I'm going to make them even, and I will trim it all up later. So I'm going to just tie it into a knot. And I've got some of this cheesy cloth. Try to roll it smaller and stick it through. I may have to take my scissors and poke it through. The hole's a good size, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting it in there. It's just you might need some help pulling it through, and it's okay if it shreds it up a little bit. It gets tattered. So that one doesn't want to pull through real well. It's pretty thick. There we go. So tie that one in half. And then after I do that, I'm going to like maybe, oops, kind of thin it down some. Tying a knot. So to thin it down, you just kind of start pulling it. And if you have to take your scissors some, kind of get that gauze stringy, and then I will trim the ends of it as I need to. So I'm going to snip here, kind of thin that out some. Fun thing about Halloween, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be all messy and tattered. Okay, so there's that. That's on the clip still. Right in there's kind of thick. Pull that out. Okay. Now then, I want some of this black and orange twine because that's where a lot of my charms will probably be tied. So this is going to have to poke through. Now, if you have problems poking things through, like they're raveling, you can put a coating of glue on the end of it and let that dry, and that will make like a needle type point. So I'm going to show you real quick because this one's doing exactly what I said. So I'm going to take some glue, about an inch on this one probably. I'm just going to coat it really good. It makes it nice and stiff once it dries. It makes it like a needle point. I'm going to let that dry. See if I can get the purple in. I want to get that in really bad. Cut it at an angle maybe. See what we can do here. Probably should have put the thinner stuff in first maybe. But I don't do things the easy way. Very rarely. Okay. There's the end of what makes it a little hard is grabbing it in here with that the way the clip is made, and I'm just putting it on one side of the clip. Come on. She's about decided to come through. There we go. Because I like that purple in there. I'm going to kind of open these up here and then tie it in there with them. So just play with it. There's no right and wrong about any of this. this is, glue has dried on the end of this. So now I'm going to thread this through my clip. I went ahead and added some other ribbons here and tied them on same way. So this one's going to go right through here. Should go on a little easier. I can actually see the opening. Still may have to take my scissors and kind of hopefully poke it in there. I should have waited, I guess, on some of these, but I think I can pull it aside and go ahead and feed it through. Okay, it's going to be a little tight in there, but it will go through right there. You can see it. Now I just have to grab it without cutting it. Okay, now we'll pull this through, and then this is what I'm going to tie my charms on. So I'm going to bring this down like this. Okay. So decide which ones I want to put on it. I think I want this flat jack-o'-lantern. We'll also have these pieces. So let me see. We find the attachment ring. Like I said, you can make these with different beads that you might want. So I'm going to take this and feed this through. I'm going to bring it all the way up to the top. Let me grab this one here. It's a little stiffer. Oops. So find the ring I want it on. There we go. I'm going to bring it all the way up to the top. Because I want it to kind of hang down from the top. And what I do is I then take my other string and I'm going to tie this so that it's up at the top and secure it by tying it into a knot right up here. Do a double knot. Now then, and then these, like you take, thread it through, and you bring it up to where you want it, and you're going to tie a knot there. And I like to tie a double knot to make sure. And also you might want to use a little bit of your art glitter glue on the string at the knot to make sure it doesn't come undone. So I like to secure it just a little bit in there. Right in there. It will dry clear. So just put some of that in there. And then I'm going to take a witch charm. And also tie it on, not all the way up. Kind of keep some space between them, and then do the same thing. Tie a knot. And go ahead and double it. And then I use this glue again. Once that dries, it seals that up. And then, see, I think I want to take this one on the bottom here. This jack-o'-lantern bell. And tie it. And that will be the end one. So also tie that into a knot. and double it. Then I will cut the string end off. Let's put glue on this one too. Make sure I'm in the camera here. Put a little glue right around that knot to secure it. And then I'm going to take the end and tie it in another knot, a ways just about half an inch or an inch below that other charm. Cut this off so that it will pull it open. The threads will fray open like that. And then the other end, I'm going to tie it off. I'm just going to, if you wanted to put more charms on it, you could. I'm just going to leave it the string and tie that off, tie a knot, and then cut that as well and fray that end. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. It's a little thicker than normal, but I wanted all these ribbons and fibers in there. So we have the clip, and then I would probably clip it maybe up here in the corner and then let it hang down like that. And then I'm going to trim some of this off if I think it's too long. And I'm going to tie a knot in the black eyelash type ribbon there, because I don't want it fraying out. Okay, I forgot to clip my little card on there. I'm going to do that. Okay, and then I'm angle cut my rickrack. And since it may fray out, I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on the end. Rub it on the front and the back. Okay, so take our little card. This was, I'm going to put it here on the side. And I'm going to just put it right in here. So it says Happy Halloween twice, but I'm okay with that. And then these hang down. Pull that loose. There we go. Okay, there it is. I think I like it better up at the top. There we go. So this can all hang down. So there is the never-ending Halloween card with the charm clip on there on the end. So let me wipe all this off. So thanks for watching. I hope you'll give it a try. Make you some charm clips for other projects for your albums. Instead of using a clip, you can actually, in a spine of an album, put you an eyelet, a hole, and put in an eyelet and tie the ribbons through that. So there's many different ways, and you can use chains instead of the string, but I like the way this works. So there it is, and check out the tutorial on how to make the card. And be sure and check out Country Craft Creations for your supplies. And I appreciate it again, a reminder to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the other Country Craft Creations designers YouTube channels and subscribe to theirs. And be sure and click the bell on each one so you'll know when we have a new video. Okay, guys, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.